1-844-WINE-TCM.
You're watching TCM and our Memorial Day Marathon. I'm Alicia Malone. This weekend, we're reflecting on the military personnel who gave their lives to serve this country. And our next movie follows a group of everyday soldiers who left their homes to serve in World War II and the war correspondent determined to celebrate them. Directed by William Wellman in 1945, it's the story of G.I. Joe. Burgess Meredith stars as journalist Ernie Pyle, who was embedded with troops during World War II, writing a regular column that reported what the average US soldier was experiencing. Pyle was honest about the brutal reality of war and preferred to be with the regular infantrymen, saying, "I love the infantry because they are the underdogs. They have no comforts and they even learn to live without the necessities. And in the end, they are the guys that war can't be won without." In our film, Pyle joins Company C of the 18th Infantry Division of the US Army in North Africa, and among the everyday soldiers in the troop is Lieutenant Walker, played by Robert Mitchum, in a breakout role. The story of G.I. Joe was produced by Lester Cohen, who had wanted William Wellman to direct from the start. Wellman had served in World War I and drew on his experiences as a combat pilot when directing Wings in 1927. Initially, Wellman had said no to directing our film, but Cohen was not about to give up. In the end, an invitation from Ernie Pyle changed Wellman's mind. The director traveled to New Mexico to stay with Pyle and observed firsthand how soldiers treated the war journalists with reverence, calling Pyle a little giant of the GIs. Let's take a look from 1945. This is the story of G.I. Joe. By the time he made the story of G.I. Joe, Robert Mitchum had appeared in several films, but this was to be his breakout role. Director William Wellman saw something special in him during Mitchum's screen test. As Wellman later said, the test featured Mitchum's biggest scene in the film, in which he writes letters to the mothers of dead soldiers. Wellman was upset that he hadn't built the set before recording the test, saying Mitchum was so good he could have, quote, made the test into the actual scene that came out in the picture. Mitchum was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, one of 4 nominations the film received. Burgess Meredith was also praised for his performance as Ernie Pyle. Meredith had to pause his service as an Army captain to star in the film, and Pyle had personally chosen him for the role. Pyle was involved in the production while still covering the war, but he died in battle before the film was released. We are staying in World War II for our next movie in TCM's Memorial Day Movie Marathon. Next, we'll follow Robert Taylor into battle in the Philippines in a 1943 drama directed by Tay Garnett.
Next on TCM, Bataan. Then, wartime MGM cartoons. And later, the best years of our lives. We stand in appreciation on TCM tonight.